And what I say goes. Basically, everything I'm saying is factual. So if you disagree, you're wrong. You're just very much so wrong. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. So number one, A&W. Never had it. Trash. Arby's. Only had it like twice. Curly fries were pretty good, and I had like some beef thing. It didn't really taste all that great, but the fries made up for it. So Arby's, give you good. Have a C tier. Baja Fresh, never heard of it. Trash. Blimpie, don't know what that is. Trash. Bojangles. What the hell is a Bojangles? Trash. Boston Market, only had them like once when I was like really little, so it doesn't really mean anything. So trash. Burger King is trash too, but they get a D tier because at least it's somewhat edible. But their burgers are garbage, man. Like every time every time I've had Burger King, my stomach starts to bubble up and starts doing flips, and I'm like, all right, let me stop now. Raisin Canes, I know what that is. Never had it because it's only in Texas and Louisiana. So trash. Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. aka Hardee's. Depending on where you go, it's the same thing as far as I know. But Carl's Jr. Hardee's. S tier. Their burgers are better than the burgers they have. They're thicker. They taste better than Burger King, or they're thicker than Burger King. Everything's it's just bigger and more filling than Burger King. Also, their milkshakes are good. Their fries are actually good. Like their sandwiches. It was like some grilled cheese thing they had. It's actually good. Like legit good. So that's definitely getting the S tier. It's pretty much, it blows McDonald's out the water. Checkers, never had it. Trash. Chick-fil-A, I'm not gonna give that an A tier. Chick-fil-A is pretty good, man. Those chicken sandwich, I remember one time I had what was it? I think it was new. They're like milkshakes, the cookies and cream Oreo milkshake. That was amazing. Chick-fil-A is great, bro. Alright, but yeah, they get an A tier. But I kind of want to put them in the S tier because the fried stuff really goes well, but I might be too extreme. I'll leave an A tier. A tier is okay. That's still good. Chipotle, I'm gonna have to give a B tier, and the reason why is because it depends on which Chipotle you're at. Because like, I don't know how many times, and like, man, I'm nice to these people, yet they always mess up my order I order a burrito, and like, they don't wrap it up correctly. So then when I unwrap the foil, the thing opens up like some origami crane. Like, it's just rice and beans all over the place, bro. It sucks because I like Chipotle, and Qdoba does the same thing as well. So I'm gonna have to knock points, but the food itself does taste good. I will have to give it that. It does taste good, even though Chipotle is overpriced, man. Like, Chipotle, it's overpriced. I don't know why. Church's Chicken, never had it. Cookout, don't even know what that is. Culver's, S tier, definitely S tier. If you have Culver's, or if you've ever had Culver's, you should know why it's an S tier. Like, this is high tier. All right, like, definitely high tier. Butterburger, milkshake, Uh, man, I the pickle they get like with the Reuben sandwich, man. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Culver's S tier. All the stuff is good, and I think it's reasonably priced. Cheese curds, it's all good. Like all the stuff they have is good. Even the fish, which I don't even order fish out like that. That's good. Del Taco, don't even know what that is. Denny's. I have to give it a C tier. But yeah, it doesn't really taste that good. Like I mean, it doesn't taste bad, but it's just okay. You know what I mean? Just okay or whatever. Burger King is A. Sucker, get out of my chat with that. You must be capping. You must be on something right now. Whew. Burger King A. I will say though, Burger King at one time when I was like 7 years old, 6 years old, had Dragon Ball Z toys. But yeah, going back to Denny's. Denny's it's just okay. Like, it's just whatever. I guess you get what you're paying for, even though I don't believe that. I think it's a little overpriced, so that's why it's in the C tier. Nah, Whoppers is A1. No, it's not. The Carl's Jr. Hardee's burgers are way better. Butter burgers, way better. Domino's Pizza. This might be a hot take, but I think Domino's Pizza is a little overrated. So I'm gonna have to give it a. This place is. Let's see. This place is missing a. There's a pizza place, the best pizza place ever. It's not on here. I think I've talked about it before. Toppers, best pizza, but it's not on here, so pizza's about to get disrespected because I'm gonna have to put Domino's in like the C or B tier. Like the pizza's good and stuff, but like it's just, I think Toppers is just much better. That's why it's B. Dairy Queen. I gotta give it a C because Culver's just the ice cream's so much better than Dairy Queen. But I don't know if Domino's deserves that B tier though. I don't know. I shouldn't make weird faces in the camera, but I'm just thinking. But does it deserve to be there? You know what? I think it's fine because Little Caesars, that's going down to D tier, so I think it's good where it's at. Pizza Hut, I think I've only had once, but that was a long time ago, so I might as well be in the trash tier. So, like going back to Dairy Queen, I barely eat Dairy Queen. But it's just the ice cream is just so much better at all. You can go to a bunch of other places and get better ice cream, you know. And if you want burgers and ice cream, I mean, you might as well just go to like McDonald's or something. Even though like they raised the price of their cones, I think. So, Pollo Loco, never heard of it. Firehouse Subs, I've heard of Firehouse Subs. I think we had some and they're gone now, but I've never had it, so. Trash. Five Guys. I love Five Guys, man. I love having Five Guys, man. Like, I'm about to act up, man. When I had that glizzy and all that meat, man, it was so good. It's actually like good, like legit. But it's just the problem, man. It's so expensive. Why does it cost so much, bro? Why does it cost so much for this? Like, why? Literally, can someone explain to me why is Five Guys so expensive? And exactly, Ellie, Culver's, you understand top tier. But yo, why is it's just the only thing I want to put Five Guys in an A tier, but I have to drop it to a B or C tier because it's just so expensive, bro. Like the amount you get for Five Guys, you could get for Domino's Pizza. But I am, like I said, I'm a man that likes to have his meat handled in a specific way. So, I guess Five Guys is B, which is not bad, but similar to Chipotle, it's expensive. There are other places that are better. Arby's better than Culver's. Woo! You must be on something. Like, hey, whatever you had that packed you, that K2, you send some my way. Now let's go to IHOP. IHOP. I gotta put IHOP in like a B or A tier. I think IHOP is just a better version of Denny's, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Culver's cheese curds, amazing. But I think IHOP is just a better version of Denny's, and I've always, like, if I had the choice, I always go to IHOP. I always get their Philly cheesesteak. It's just really good. I really never had a problem with IHOP, and I think the stuff is reasonably priced. Now I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know if the stuff went up. It probably did, but definitely A tier. RB 2 for $7, yeah, but if it tastes like booty, who cares? I mean, come on now. You gotta just be at least taste somewhat good, you know? IHOP is decent. I think it's better than Denny's. I think Denny's is decent, but IHOP is just a better version of Denny's, in my opinion. In-N-Out Burger, never had In-N-Out. Don't like going to In-N-Out. Jack in the Box, never had it either. Jersey Mike's, don't know what that is. Trash. Jimmy John's, S tier. Jimmy John's is so good. Like, I think it's the mayo. I don't know if it's mayo and butter or if it's just the mayonnaise they put on the bread. It makes the sandwich taste 100 times better. I don't know what it is. Jimmy John's are just so good. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I gotta say S tier, bro. I gotta say S tier. Like, out of all the sub places, which aren't a lot, I mean, it stomps the floor. It stomps the floor with Subway. It's like, okay, so you know that one scene in JoJo that where they're kicking the dude in part 5. It's that Jimmy John's is the gang, and then Subway is the dude getting stomped. You know, like, Jimmy John's are just so much better, and it's more bang for your buck too. Like, so much better. I've never had a problem with Jimmy John's, like, ever. Especially you get that Italian, was that Italian sandwich? Oh my god, so good. So S tier definitely. Jollibee, never had it. I hear it's good, but it's trash on this list. KFC, I gotta give it like, I gotta give KFC a D tier, man. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, I just think Popeyes is better than KFC. Like, I just think Popeyes is just better. Like, better biscuits, sides, everything. Like, it's just, to me, it doesn't taste that good. And it's also one of the things that messes up my stomach. Like, I get the bubble guts. So, definitely gonna be right there, man. Long John Silver. Man, I haven't had this in such a long time that I might as well put it in the trash, period. Little Caesars. Now this is D tier, definitely. Hold on, no. We're making a new tier. No, shit. No, we're making a new tier. No, we got a new one. Hold on. We're gonna have a new row underneath. It's gonna be a new one. We're gonna call it. Where's Little Caesar's bitch ass? Yeah, you go down there. Little Caesar's horrible. Horrible. Pizza gets me sick. All pizza get. This is literally the bubble gut kicker. Like this thing really. I don't know if it's a salt, the meat. I don't. They really love just making my stomach do tumbles and be a gymnast. Like it's awful. The crazy bread got worse. They got rid of stuff. I think like banana peppers. They got rid of. I don't know if they're back. They got rid of that deal and said it's more expensive now. Little Caesars, terrible, awful. They should not be supporting. The NFL should not be partnered with Little Caesars of all things. Like that's absolutely ridiculous. Fuck Little Caesars. So yeah, it's gonna have a special place in hell. McDonald's, I give it a C tier. Like it's just okay. Oh, like, but it's just okay. And in my opinion, it has gotten worse. So, like the milkshakes are good when the machine works. They got rid of what I used to get was the what is it called? Big and Tasty? Ellie, do you remember that? The Big and Tasty? Or is it called... No, it is called Big and Tasty. Or it was called Big and Tasty. I used to always get that, and I thought it was better than a Big Mac. I thought that was the best thing they had was the Big and Tasty. And I'll get like a large strawberry shake, large fries. You know, but they got rid of that, and that was strike one. At least they still have the fish sandwiches, and I love their filet of fish fillet, however you say it. So now I just get that whenever I do go, but it's also, it started to mess with my stomach. I think I've talked about that before. Like McDonald's, it messes with my stomach now. That's why I don't eat it a lot. Like the last time I had McDonald's was probably last year somewhere. Like I don't eat it much. So yeah, it's just okay. Moe's Southwest Grill, don't know what that is. Trash. Noodles and Company. That's pretty good. I give that a B tier. Like what was it? It was not the stroganoff. It was the Japanese beef, the spicy beef. Like the spicy beef, and you have those bread dippy thingies. Those are really good. Like those and it was like a pesto pasta. That's actually pretty good. So I have to definitely give it that. I think it deserves the B. And unlike Five Guys, actually, we're gonna do it like this. The closer it is to the letter, the better it is. So like, we're gonna do Noodles and Company right there. And then we're gonna do like this, because the reason why these two aren't any higher is because they're more expensive. I think Noodles and Company is a fair price, so I think that's good. And Domino's is a fair price too. Like I said, I just think Topper just blows it out the water. So Panda Express, snack wraps coming back. Man, fuck those snack wraps. I don't like the snack wraps. I literally only get the filet of fish, fries, and that's it. So, you know, it's whatever. This sounds really weird. It's all like sad. We gotta get some better music. There we go. Panda Express. Panda Express. Alright. Now, I haven't had that in a long time, but I got it. Oh, since I said I'm gonna... Hold on. Since I said I was going to put them in, like, order, the ones that are the closest are the best. So I gotta do it like this. Arby, Denny. I would say McDonald's is here. There we go. Panda Express. I gotta... I'll give Panda Express like a high C, maybe. Like, Panda Express is actually pretty good, you know, for what you get. I guess I'll give it like a high C. I think it's better than McDonald's. And I do believe you get what you get. You know, it's worth the money. Panera Bread. I see there's not much to say about that, really. So, Panera Bread. What do I give Panera Bread? I mean, I've only had it a few times. Like, the bread bowl or whatever it's called. That soup bread bowl is actually pretty good. So, but I don't think... I think I'm gonna have to give it a low B. Gonna have to give it a low B. Because I haven't had it in a long time, but when I did have it, it was good. Like, everything in the B tier is good, but I don't think it's worthy of being an A tier, you know? So let's do Papa John's. Papa John's. I wonder if... I'm gonna have to give Papa John's, like, put on the B tier as well. So it's not bad pizza. I don't think it is, but I think Domino's is better. But I haven't had Papa John's in a good minute, so I don't remember the flavors exactly. And plus, I think they change it up too. So Boston Market S tier. I've never had Boston Market, so that's why it's in the trash tier. I've never had it. There is one, but it's like really far away. So why would I, go there? But yeah, Papa John's. I haven't had it enough. So, but it was good though. So like I said, B tier. I think it deserves that. PDQ. What is that? I don't know what this is. So you're gonna be in a trash. Penn Station East Coast subs. All right, so that's all you Jeepers. I don't know nothing about that. Pizza Hut. Like a long time ago, and I didn't really like it that much, I think. So there we go. Trash tier. Popeyes. We're okay. KFC's in D tier. Then I gotta give Popeyes like a high C tier. No. Popeyes might be a B tier. See, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the B and C tier. Like, Popeyes definitely gets a high C tier because those biscuits and mashed potatoes, oh, that stuff is better than the actual chicken, in my opinion. But no, I think Popeyes is better than Papa John's and Panera Bread. So I think I might have to give it to the here though. I think it's better than Panda Express, even though really I don't buy that much chicken, or first of all, I don't eat that much fried chicken, and I don't order that much fried chicken. So, but no, Popeyes is good though. I think it's way better than KFC. Like, if I had the choice between Popeyes and KFC, I'll always get Popeyes. Portillo's, never had it. You gonna trash? Potbelly. I think I have to get an A, man. Potbelly sandwiches are so good. Now, I don't think they're better than the GOAT, Jimmy John's, Big JJ, you know. But Potbelly is actually really good. Like their turkey sandwiches, like turkey and Swiss, that junk is good, man. And then the uh, uh the macaroni and cheese too, delicious, absolutely delicious. Just perfect. You know that was it. Antonio Banderas. He's like looking back. He's like that. That's what Potbelly is. But I don't think Potbelly is better than IHOP or Chick-fil-A, especially Chick-fil-A. So it's gonna have to be on the A tier. Qdoba, right? Now all right. I'm giving Qdoba a low A, and the reason why I say that is because now I think Qdoba is better than Chipotle, and it's less expensive, or it's cheaper than Chipotle. But just like Chipotle, it depends on which one you go to. I don't know how many times I get a burrito. It's thicker than a Snicker. You know what else is thicker than a Snicker? Those likes. For every like you do, that's one burrito I eat. So, oh, hold on. So yeah, like I open the thing, right? I open it up, unwrap it, and it just unravels in front of me, and I'm just like, last time I checked, I ordered a burrito, not a burrito bowl. Like what? Like it literally is just sloppy. It just opens it all up, bro. I don't. Like I said, it depends on which one you go to, but I think overall Qdoba is better than Chipotle. Like Chipotle, y'all, especially the Qdoba burritos are bigger than Chipotle burritos, and yet it costs more money on the Chipotle ones. Like Qdobas are bigger and cheaper, and that's without adding extra protein. Yet Chipotle is more expensive, but you get less stuff. Everything is less. Like, nah, come on now. Quiznos, never had it. Trash. Roy Rogers, never had it. Trash. Never heard of that. Sbarro, that's like A tier, bro. I had those, what are those, calzones or whatever? Those are delicious, man. Like, that's top tier mall food. So I don't know if you have those at your malls. Like a Sbarro or Barro or however you say it. Those calzones, man. Or are they even called calzones? I don't know. The point is, it's delicious. Oh, Sonic is it? Sonic is on here? Oh, well, I mean, I'm just going in order from what's the next one. So, but yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. So, but Sbarro is really good. If you never had, if you're at a mall and they have it, I recommend you get that calzone. The pizza's good too. Like it's all good, man. Slotsky, I've never heard of that. Bad. Shake Shack, I've never had that. Get on my face. Sheets, never had it. Say Skyline, what? Never. I don't even know what that is. Sonic. I've never had Sonic before. I used to live near a Sonic, and I still never went there. So, unfortunately, Sonic, you gotta go on this tier. Now, Steak and Shake, I get it. Gotta give it an S tier. I'm very biased on that because I used to have a like, all right, Steak and Shake. Way back. My sister used to work at one at the mall. I don't know if it was her first job, but she always used to. She worked there, right? And man, that junk is off the chain, man. Every time I go there, I'm never disappointed. Steak and Shake is amazing, bro. Amazing. Top tier. So, Steak and Shake, S tier, easily, bro. It's also one of the best mall foods if you have it there. All right, so Subway, C. But now I'll say you're better than McDonald's though, but not better than Panda Express. Sonic has footlong glizzies. I gotta cop them. But Subway, I'm giving it like a sort of high C. Like it's just okay. It's eh. But I kind of want to put them lower because they got rid of the $5 footlong. So it's like you made it more expensive, but you didn't make it taste better. So like I don't know what to do with you. Let's see what else we have. Swenson's? I've never heard of Swenson's. You never had Steak and Shake? Oh my god, Ella, you need to go cop it when you can, because I assume you're still healing from the stomach thing. You don't want to have it when that happens. Taco Bell, like, I'm gonna keep it real. I've never thought Taco Bell was that good. I really like the chalupas, but that was just about it. And now that I've had multiple local and homemade tacos, like Taco Bell, you might be high D tier. You might be high D tier. Like, your stuff is kind of barely edible. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I would rather eat a lot of other stuff than Taco Bell. And there's so many other Hispanic restaurants that I live around that are local that are just blow you out the water. Taco Cabana, never had that before. Trash. Torchy Tacos, don't even know what that is. Waffle House, I'm gonna give a Waffle House a S tier, and I'm just gonna say like it's very. Waffle House is a very entertaining place to be. It's like IHOP, but if IHOP did like 25 years or something like that on a robbery charge. Wawa, dude, when I was in Philly, there was a Wawa. Was it a Wawa? I didn't go in. I didn't go in. I was so stupid. But when I go to Philly again, I'm going to Wawa, bro. I'm definitely gonna go to Wawa. But unfortunately, you're in the trash tier, so I've never had you. I think Wawa's like an East Coast thing for the most part, so it is what it is. Wendy's is like, it's gonna be right here. Yeah. Wendy's is like a high B tier. Wendy's is pretty good. Like, I've never had anything bad from them. And when we get that fo, it makes everything, like, I don't know if they got rid of it, but that fo, you can't beat that deal, bro. You can't beat that deal. Like, anytime there's a meme where I think it was a Rolf from Ed and Eddie, and when someone said, would you, he was like the worker, he was like, hello, would you like to try this? And then he got cut off, and someone said po, and he was just staring at the window because that was all people were asking when they introduced that. So Wendy's definitely it deserves it. All the stuff is worth the money, in my opinion. Whataburger, never had Whataburger. White Castle, I'm about to go with A tier, man, even though I've only had frozen White Castle. But those burgers go hard, man. Those burgers are addictive, man. But however, because I've never actually went to the restaurant, I gotta put it there, because it could be different. But those little sliders they have are delicious. But I think they have MSG or something. It must be filled with something, because it makes me want to eat more, which it's not very healthy to eat a bunch of those, like, at all. Wiener Schnitzel, I've never had that before, but it's probably a glizzy place, so I'll cop that. Wings, don't know, or never heard of it, trash. Wingstop, I'm giving Wingstop like an A tier. It gets like in the lower A tier for me. Like, I had Wingstop the other day. Man, it was so good. After like a year, no, 2 years of not having it. So good, man. That Louisiana dry, man, so good, man. It's, delicious. Uh, but at the same time, with Wingstop, it depends on where you go, though. Like the one I have by me, I've never had. I've never had a problem with it, so I guess it depends. But I've never Wingstop has never uh, uh, it's never let me down, basically, right? So Wingstop, A tier, deserves it. And last but not least, Zaxby's. Never heard of it. I think it's a southern thing, so trash. So there you go. There's the definitive fast food tier list. Okay? So you can marvel at it as someone who absolutely loves fast food. It's not true. But yeah, that's my list. I think it's a pretty good one, you know. I think it's pretty diverse. So like you have the first two places are like burger joints, right? Well, Culver's does more than burger. Both of those, Carl's or Hardee's and Culver's, they do more than that. So, but Jimmy John's, that's like a sandwich sub hoagie place. Steak and Shake, Steak and Shake is Philly cheesesteaks and stuff. Waffle House is like IHOP. So like it's very diverse actually. But unfortunately, it looks like I don't like pizza really. But I've Sabaro, whatever it's called. But they just don't have toppers on here, and because they don't have toppers, you know, I just have to leave it where it's at, which is okay. It's fine. So yeah, there you go. That's it. I just wanted to do this because I was curious. I never actually did a tier list thing like ever. So yeah.